The leaders of a grassroots social protest movement that swept Israel in 2011 have shot to the top of a rejuvenated labor party, which polls suggest will at least double its power in the country's general election later this month. The protest movement began in July of 2011 with a handful of youths who pitched tents along Tel Aviv's Rothschild Avenue to protest against high housing costs. Eventually, hundreds of thousands of Israelis demonstrated weekly across the country. The summer of 2011 marked one of the only times that social economic issues consistently topped the agenda in a country which is usually preoccupied with matters of war and peace. But it appears those issues have once more taken a back seat. In November, Israel carried out the 8-day Operation Pillar of Defense in the Gaza Strip to destroy militant rocket arsenals. The same month, the Palestinians relaunched their statehood bid at the United Nations. Stav Shafir is number 8 on Labor's electoral list, and polls show that she will be a member of Israel's next parliament, with her party winning about 16 to 20 of the 120 Knesset seats. She says that Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu failed to deal with the problems raised by the protest movement.
When you stand here on the streets and you have 500,000 people around you, and everybody is shouting, the people demand social justice, and people say, and people finally, after years of fear and terror and hopelessness, people start to realize that there is hope for a change, but the government is not doing anything to make it happen, even though the demand is so high and so obvious. Then it means that we have to change strategy. It means that we had a mistake when, as a young generation and young people here, we thought that we could avoid sitting in the places where we make the most important decisions.
Netanyahu's Likud party is expected to maintain control of parliament despite waning support for the incumbent and his allies. The prime minister has teamed up with the Nationalist Party of former foreign minister Avigdor Lieberman in a bid to capitalize on the right-wing vote. But as a corruption trial against Lieberman unfolds, Netanyahu may have to reshape his coalition following the election.